a shift happening with live streamers over the past 2 years. The streamers you watch have become less relatable, and some aren't as consistent anymore, and you're left wondering what the heck is going on. I think it's time to discuss what we won't say out loud. Live streaming has turned corporate. Everyone and their mama seems to be doing live streams that don't feel normal or relatable anymore. We're seeing planned live segments pushed to the max, and the authenticity that drew people in feels like it's slipping away a little.
Y'all think live streaming has gone too corporate, chat? Y'all think live? Let me say this. I do feel like it doesn't annoy me. Sadden's a strong word, but I'm gonna just use those two words for the sake of what I'm trying to get off. It does sadden me seeing like a creator come up and make all this crazy content, seeing is hungry and shit. But then they get to a point, they get to a level where it is more beneficial for them to take breaks. It is more beneficial for them to only go live when some big is going on. You know what I'm saying? I think within the WL community, like, y'all remember when Kai was consistently streaming on his desktop, right? Like, y'all remember when Rage was consistently streaming every day, but now Kai only goes live, what, like maybe 5 times a month over this year? Unless he's doing a marathon, right? Maybe Rage hasn't gone live in what, like 5 weeks? You know what I'm saying? So it's stuff like that where it's like, damn, bro, like I did miss the days when motherfuckers were hungry and still grinding for the shit. But now that you made it, now you're not posting as much. Like Logan Paul, I remember the days when the thing he was known for was vlogging. You know what I'm saying? Daily vlogs. And now you look at his channel, he only uploads, what, 5 times a year? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not gonna lie. I've been glazing them a lot over these last 2 months. But that's why I've honestly enjoyed watching FaZe do what FaZe does, is because this right now is them being hungry. You know what I'm saying? Like if the trajectory for them goes the way that it keeps going, they're not always gonna be streaming this much. But right now they're in their hungry era. You know what I'm saying? And you just gotta enjoy it while it's here. So.
A bit. Why is that? Kai Cenat. It's not his fault. I mean, that's just what it is. And it's not really a bad thing, too. It might be.
First 24 hour. After this 24 hour, it changed the game forever. This 24 hour made it that every other 24 hour, you have to do some shit every hour. Chat, I'm not gonna lie, bro. From the subathons to the 24 hours, the game has changed a lot. Before, you could be on this for 24 hours and just play games. Now you gotta do crazy shit. I'm sorry. I was there. Were you really there? Were you really there though, nigga? Was you really there though, nigga? Was you really there every single time my dumb ass had to do this? Looking like motherfucking Donkey from Stretch. Was you there? Taking a picture every time? Putting it on Twitter? Was you there? Was you really though? Was you really there? Were you really there when there's 50 in my room?
Kai has undeniably pushed the boundaries of what it means to be a live streamer. He's done it all. 24-hour streams that captivated millions, bringing celebrities onto his stream, and taking the entire concept of live interaction to new heights. Every time you thought the ceiling was hit, Kai would take things up a notch, setting new standards not just for himself, but for the entire streaming industry. The sponsorships and collaborations he and his peers are landing is just crazy and unheard of. If you went back like 5 years ago and predicted this, you would be like looked at as a crazy man. This is what celebrities are getting. We're not just talking about your average brand deal. We're seeing collaborations like a McDonald's meal named after Kai, and he's showing up in commercials for banking services. These are deals that rival the kind of endorsements you expect to see with mainstream athletes or Hollywood celebrities. This level of corporate involvement in streaming is something we haven't seen before on this scale. Ladies and gentlemen, we've officially entered the
Is Banks wearing an Aaron Hernandez jersey? That is insane. That is wait.
haven't seen before on
Aaron Hernandez jersey is a crazy pull.
this scale. Ladies and gentlemen, we've officially entered the corporate phase of live streaming. The game has changed. It's no longer about just sitting in your room, firing up a stream and connecting with a few hundred loyal viewers. Instead, we're seeing polished content and streams that feel more like orchestrated productions than the genuine interaction that drew people in originally. This shift is a sign of growth, yes, but it also represents a departure from what made live streaming so unique in the first place. And with that, Kai has made the entry for up-and-coming streamers a little bit harder. It feels like the Mr. Beastification on YouTube. Mr. Beastification is when creators copy Mr. Beast's big-budget, viral, overproduced videos that chase views over originality. Now it seems like
Yeah, I will say this. Kai is the Mr. Beast of live streaming. for better or for worse. Like, you know, I think what Mr. Beast did for YouTube was like up the floor. You know, up what's possible, what's acceptable for what a YouTube video is. I think Kai has done the same thing for live streaming. You know what I'm saying? Like, streaming used to just be motherfuckers sitting at a desktop the way that I'm doing. The way I'm doing it right now, for real. But and you can still grow this way. Don't get me wrong. I think the biggest example in the last year is probably Queso. It's probably Queso. Probably Jinxie. Like, Jinxie blew up pretty well. Not doing like insane IRL streams. It was strictly off of gaming shit. But the exception doesn't make the rule. When you look at how everyone is growing, it is doing events. It is doing IRL streams. It is doing more polished, planned out content. And even like what we do on here, like, I know it doesn't seem like the most polished content in the world, and you know, there's resource problems, time problems as to why that is. But even these streams, like, y'all have kind of seen the sneak peek sometimes of what the Notion looks like. Like, these streams are planned out. Like, I'm not just hitting live and just chilling, like, just winging everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a list of videos to react to. We got some activities to do. What's the main event of today's stream? Like, these are things that we talk about on a weekly basis in our meetings. So, and mind you, I don't think that was live streaming 4 or 5 years ago when Ninja was popping off. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's just in the just chatting niche, because if you want to be a gaming streamer, like, I don't think Valorant streamers are thinking of these crazy ideas every single stream. They just grinding the game and getting, you know, cool ass clips off. You know, discoverability still a thing, but I don't know.
Everyone is trying to catch up. FaZe, known originally for gaming and gaming only, rebranded and got new members who are more in tune with streaming nowadays. What we now have is the Kai Sanatification, and yeah, I'm not.
That's a gross term. That's a gross term, Chad.
Saying that shit again. Kai, I Shall Speed, Aiden Ross changed the game, and now everyone's copying that formula. Streamers aren't just sitting in their rooms anymore, chilling with their audience. Now it's all about these huge stunts, crazy collabs, and viral moments. Like, you go on Twitter, you might see like a random streamer on Kick just doing the most outlandish stuff to get views and clicks. Kind of like how it was with YouTube back in the day with pranks and all that type of stuff. Now it's in the live streaming sphere. We've hit a new chapter in streaming, and with it comes the realization that things might never be quite the same again. Is this all bad? You see, in the early days, platforms like Twitch and YouTube offer something genuinely new. Viewers were tuning in for the real unpolished moments, enjoying the unscripted content that only live streaming would provide. Streamers weren't worried about producing polished segments, they were just sharing their personalities and lives in the most authentic way possible. And that's what drew audiences in at the time. When Twitch started back in 2007, it was a simple platform. It was just about sharing moments with whoever was watching. Back in the day, it was known as Justin TV, named after the founder, Justin Kahn. But Justin TV faced one problem. It was the gaming section that blew up. By 2011, they spun it off and made a new website called Twitch, focusing purely on gaming streams. It didn't take long for Twitch to dominate, racking up millions of viewers and quickly killing off its competition. By 2013, it was clear Twitch was the place for live gaming, and gaming only. What made Twitch different from YouTube or any other platform back then was its focus on live content. Gamers weren't just uploading edited videos of their gameplay, they were playing live, interacting with their audience in real time. When Fortnite hit its peak in 2018, it completely dominated Twitch. The game became a cultural phenomenon, not just because of its gameplay, but due to how streamers like Ninja.
I will say this, man. I did not expect Fortnite to last this long. I thought Fortnite was gonna be a fad for real. I thought it was when did Fall Guys come out? I thought Fall Guys was gonna fall off. I ain't gonna lie. The motherfuckers really still be playing Fall Guys. Not really, but y'all know what I mean. I thought it was gonna be like a 2-3 week phase, you know. Motherfuckers just get on the game, but to be what it became, man. Shout out Fortnite. I gotta give him credit when credit is due.
Ninja, a legend, brought it into the mainstream. It was a you had to be there type of moment. I mean, look at this article in 2018. How Fortnite is beating the biggest shows on cable? Guys, this was something that people couldn't believe, and it was happening in real time. This was also the time when the crossover between live streamers and celebrities started to show up on streams. Notably, the stream when Ninja was on stream with Drake and Travis Scott. That stream shattered records at the time, pulling in over 600 live viewers, which could be considered nothing today because speed catch.
Chat, did y'all watch that shit live? I watched that shit live. That was a surreal feeling. Wait, is that Champagne Poppy? OVO Drake? The guy who made Take Care? The guy who made Marvin's Room? The guy who made Back to Back? Is that Drake? Drake? Drizzy? Aubrey Graham? Like...
Actually got like 1 million viewers in a stream at one point. Anyways, after that Ninja moment with Drake and Travis Scott, suddenly streaming wasn't just for gamers anymore. It was for everyone. You could say this is when the shift really began. When you've got rappers and celebrities hopping onto streams, you know it's about to become a much bigger business. Ninja's stream with Drake showed the world that streaming wasn't just some niche hobby. It was a legitimate form of entertainment that could pull in huge audiences. You can say that moment put live streaming on the map in a big way, but it also laid the foundation for the corporate takeover. Brands, labels, and advertisers saw the potential and started creeping in. The content started shifting. It slowly became something more marketable, more polished, and ultimately more profitable. Into the age of streamer rappers in the next big evolution. Around 2021, guys like Aiden Ross started mixing things up. Aiden's streams with rappers helped push live streaming even further into the mainstream, attracting a new wave of viewers who weren't just there for games. They wanted to see celebrities, real-time interaction.
Aiden's come up was crazy to see though, I ain't gonna lie. Cause weirdly, like I don't even know how I heard about Aiden. I think it was 2K21. Yeah, 2K21 Next Gen came out, and I was just browsing Twitch, and like I saw Aiden streams, and I genuinely found him like goofy at the time, and I just found the appeal of streaming. Like, okay, this is why motherfuckers tune into streams. He was pulling crazy numbers at the time, pulling doing these wagers against Ticino and all these different things. Like it was kind of crazy. I think he was going crazy in 2K20, but I did not expect Aiden to become what he's become. Like I'm gonna just keep it a stack. Like to be this IRL streamer, going out to LA, doing these streams with FaZe Banks, B. Lou, and like I thought Aiden was just gonna be a white pretty boy Fredo. Like I'm gonna keep it a stack. I thought that's what all this was gonna max out to be, but goddamn. Jesus Christ. I think for me, I started seeing things change for him once he started doing E-dates and once he started doing GTA content. That's when I was like, damn. Like, he's doing E-dates and is... Wait. I thought he's a 2K streamer. Like, his numbers didn't dip? What the hell?
In the kind of unpredictable moments that only live streaming could deliver. But as Aiden was building this up, something else was happening. Then comes Kai Cenat. This man took what Aiden started and elevated it to a whole new level. Kai didn't just invite rappers into his streams, he created viral moments. He was the viral moment. And as his numbers grew,
what was your one?
So did his influence. He was dubbed the Black Eye Carly because of how random his streams were. Here's where it gets interesting. Streamers like Kai have unlocked a formula that rappers and traditional celebrities have been chasing for years. You want your song to blow up? Hop on a Kai Cenat stream. You want your name trending for days? Hop on a Kai Cenat stream. Or show up on Aiden Ross's live and do something wild. This kind of real-time engagement where millions are tuning in and not just to watch, but to interact, that's a goal of mine. From relatable to corporate.
Like, I feel like a lot of these dudes now are so established. And it's me! It's me, chat! Hey, this the cameo! Hold on. What'd I say? I don't even know what I said.
Relatable to corporate.
Like, I feel like a lot of these dudes now are so established, and I understand they already have big fan base back then, man, but it is different seeing content creators when they're still on the come up and they still got that hunger. You know what I said that in this clip. Oh my God, I've been saying the same shit over and over again. I'm saying, I feel like at some point, You've been the man for so long, you start losing that hunger, and you can kind of see it. Like these moments right here, hunger. I see hunger, chat. Am I the clip? Am I the clip, chat? Brent, these data we need to be fucking making, man. Am I the clip? You know what I'm saying?
The bigger streams get, the more business focused everything becomes. And while streamers like Kai and Aiden and Speed and etc. have that raw energy, it's hard to ignore that their content isn't what it was before. Like Kai, he's got massive deals coming his way, he's got expectations to meet, and the content reflects that. It's still wild, still unpredictable, but you can tell the focus has shifted. It's no wonder you've got rappers flocking to platforms like Twitch and YouTube trying to get in on the action. They're seeing it. They know that the traditional ways of promoting music is staying relevant or dying out, and streamers hold the key to staying in the spotlight. So where does this leave us? Well, it's a big business now, and streamers are leading the charge. But with that evolution comes a price. The more corporate streaming becomes, the more we lose that raw and filtered moment that made it appealing in the first place. But as streaming keeps growing, will it lose that very thing that made it special? I've seen on forums online that people miss what their old favorite content creator was like. You know what I'm talking about. I miss the old whoever. This guy used to do face cam and now he isn't. Oh, so-and-so isn't consistent anymore. I miss this guy when he wasn't in a group. The reality is, fans miss what streaming used to feel like. They miss that streamer being in that same room, just vibing, no pressure. That's how I kind of got the video idea in the first place. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug because what they're really saying is, I don't want the streamer to elevate, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Like, you want them to succeed, right? But at the same time, you don't want them to change. You can't have both. You can't expect someone to stay in the same spot forever. That's just how life works. There will always be room for streamers who just want to kick it, you know, chill, OG.
I just think it's a case of like two things can be true. Like, I want you to succeed. I want you to take the next step. But let me reminisce on the daily streams. You know, like let me reminisce on the daily uploads when you had that hunger for real. Cause now, you know, everything a big event. And it does sound parasocial as shit. Now that I'm saying it though, I ain't gonna lie. Now that I'm saying it, it's on some like, damn, I miss when we used to hang out every day, like, big bro. Like, you remember when we used to hang out every day? You know, now you went Hollywood, big bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you only come around during the holidays now. Like, what happened to us? You know, like, what happened, big bro? Y'all get the gist.
Vibes, you know, the I'm Dante's of the world. He's like the only one that came up in my mind right now. I don't know why. I know there's others, but yeah. So yeah, streaming is evolving and it's becoming more corporate, but there's still a lane for the ones who want to keep it the old way. If you're looking for that vibe, it's still out there. You just gotta know where to find it. But at the same time, don't hate on the ones who leveled up. That's a part of the game.
Shout out to bro, man. That was a W cameo right there, man. Yeah. Shout out to official Ronnie, man.